Thank you, Mark. What a great game. You didn't care who won. I mean, it was an even game throughout most of the night, and a real battle. And two teams that fought their guts out and highlighted high school football and high school coaches in the state of North Carolina. We had the game in a great position with a 9-point lead with a couple of minutes left, and they had one timeout. And like Pittsburgh, we didn't finish it. We didn't finish it well. We've got to mature as a team, and you got to finish things. So you have too many people on the field after the field goal because they got so excited. That gave them really good field position. Gave them an opportunity to get it back toward midfield, and we have a busted coverage after a sack where they score really easily. Then I think it's about 22% the chances of getting an onside kick, and they got it. And then made a tremendous play to score. And I'm proud of the effort our guys gave. I'm proud that we ran the ball against a defense that had been stopping the run so much. British Brooks played really, really well. Sam Howell's a fighter. I mean, he competes at all time, but we dropped 2-3 touchdown passes and just absolutely let one go at the end. Again, credit NC State. They didn't give up. They didn't quit. And we've got to learn how to finish games. This one was so much like Pittsburgh. And it goes back to the head coach because they've got to believe in themselves enough and be disciplined enough that they finish games like this. And so it's on me. Those kids really played hard, and I feel bad for them. They played their absolute guts out like they did at Pittsburgh, and somebody's going to get a good bowl team. Okay, Mark.
Okay, Andrew Jones, go ahead.
Coach, I know it's so soon after, but how do you process this? How do you process being up 9, 2 minutes left, and pretty much everything that needed to go wrong for you did go wrong for you in those last 2 minutes?
Yeah, I don't know, Andrew. I just told the team we got to finish. That's all it is. That we've got to make the plays that they made down the stretch, and we've got to be more mature, and we can't have the penalties. And we did everything you could possibly do wrong with 2 minutes left to not finish the game.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Josh Graham, go ahead.
Coach, on the onside kick, I know a couple weeks ago, State went to the sideline against Wake Forest. Were you surprised where that ball ended up going?
No, Josh, we work on that every day. And they just had it was the perfect scenario for them to win the game. The kick was perfect. Our guy was getting ready to field it. Their kicker did an unbelievable job of being right there at the 10-yard mark and falling on it. So, but it obviously nothing was surprised. We just didn't execute.
And Coach, did you feel fortunate going into halftime where the score was, considering the block punt and everything else that led to it being 14-10?
Yeah, I was proud of the guys. They took the momentum back after we lost it early, and it's Josh, we got behind at Virginia Tech on the road. We got behind at Georgia Tech on the road. We got behind at Pittsburgh on the road. So we've got to do a better job in first quarters when we're playing a good team on the road.
All right, let's go to Adam Smith.
Mack, did you think because of there at the end, the busted coverage on the first touchdown pass, did you think there was any sort of a shell-shocked situation going on for you guys when it came to the onside kick because of the way that the touchdown, with him getting behind you guys on busted coverage? Was there anything like that going on there, do you think, for you?
I don't know, Adam. I mean, how do you know? I mean, you got to play the next play, and you got to be the one. You got to make the play to win a game. If we get the onside kick, the game's over because there's a minute 35 seconds left, and they only have one timeout. So we've got to get the onside kick. We got the onside kick against Wake and win by 3. We don't get the onside kick tonight. So it's you got to get onside kicks. That's just part of being a good team.
CL Brown.
Mack, on the field goal, Atkins 50-yard field goal. I mean, you guys talked about it and took a timeout and everything. I was just curious what that discussion was like. If you considered going for it and trying to keep the ball and maybe trying to drive for a touchdown.
See how we did, but Grayson's been a excellent kicker throughout the year, and he can kick it from the 35, and we were about the 32, so we were right in the middle of the field. So we felt good that going up by 9 with 2 minutes left with them having one timeout left was the right thing to do. And we had stopped them the second half. They had not had very much success.
And I mean, as a coach who's pretty much seen and been through it all, I mean, that last 2 minutes, is this even something that's, leaving you at a loss of words?
Yes, I've never seen anything like that. I've got to do a better job. I'm really disappointed in me that our team doesn't win that game. The same at Pittsburgh. We had an opportunity to be a really good team on the road at Pittsburgh, one of the best in our league, and we didn't finish it. We had a better opportunity tonight, and we still didn't finish it. So we've still got work to do, and that comes back to me.
Greg Barnes, go ahead.
Hey, Mack, you have repeatedly harped on the importance of special teams and needing to create game-changing plays. The game tonight had 2 that did not go your way. What's the key in getting the special teams to kind of work in your favor? And what were some of the problems that you noticed, especially with that block punt early?
Greg, it was a person that just missed an assignment like it was at Florida State last year. And we ended up taking the person out after the second one that Garrett Walston was so aware of and made the play. But you've got to take great special teams on the road. We had a punt issue at Notre Dame where they returned it to the 41. We had 2 short punts where they returned at Pittsburgh early in the game, and then the block punt tonight. So I'm really, really disappointed. It hadn't been an issue. We've been doing really, really well, but we're not punting very well. They were very short punts, so that put us in a bind throughout the night.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, Coach. Thank you for a few minutes. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Mark.